At that time, I was 20, and I was working in a psychiatrist hospital, and there was another guy working the same job, and he was invited to join a band called Kraftwerk in the studio. He asked me, would you like to join me? And I didn't know the band, and I didn't have anything better going on, so I said, okay, I'll join you. And when I jammed with Ralf Hütter, it was so apparent that we both had the same idea for melody and harmony, which was definitely not American, not blues. It was a European music. There's a German expression called Stunde Null, hour zero, and that was more or less my situation. So I was really fortunate to meet those guys at that time.
Rother and Kraftwerk drummer Klaus Dinger would leave Ralf and Florian to form their own project in 1971 called Neu.
Well, the basic idea of this fast-forward movement, that was already with us when we performed as Kraftwerk. But when Klaus and I started recording the first Neu album, we just had this basic vision. I always lived near water. I lived near water in Hamburg, where I was born, in Munich, right next to the river, Isar, in Winslow, on the Bollin, River Bollin, and in Pakistan at the seaside, and Duesseldorf at the Rhine. And I feel very comfortable in water, with water, and it has an effect. I can't really explain it. It's like time. It's something that has to do with time, the passage of time. And in a way, it's also a picture like of music, moving along. Like the music, there's some parallels.
Boy, to put Neu into words, the drummer was playing in a way that when you listen to it, allowed your thoughts to flow, allowed emotions to come from within and occupy the active parts of your mind, I thought. It allowed beauty. To get there, the guy has somehow found a way to free himself from the tyranny of stupid blues, rock, of all conventions that I'd ever heard. Some sort of a pastoral psychedelicism.
I mean, at that time, it was still a period of leaving the German history behind. That was also part of the story. I mean, the conservative remains of post-war Germany, of Nazi times, was still to be found everywhere. I admired Willy Brandt, for instance. That was a figure I really looked up to. And Neu once played for Willy Brandt. He was for reconciliation of Germany with the Eastern countries, kneeling down in Warsaw, asking for forgiveness in the name of Germany. And that was something that really appealed to my thinking.
Despite combining a spirit of sonic adventure with a desire to transcend Germany's past, none of these bands could catch a cold in their homeland in the early 70s. Germans who liked progressive rock simply bought records by British and American bands.